everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are just tuning in, my name is Kitty and this is my channel. Welcome. Shout out to all the new subscribers. It's been a little minute since I put out a video, and just because I have a full-time job, I'm a single mother and time is of the essence. And we just really haven't been doing much. Anyway, before I start, I wanted to shout out C-Man Vlogger. I'm wearing one of his shirts right now. He sent this to me. It says, "Stay creative, capture, edit, post." I won a giveaway on his channel and he sent this to me. His name is C-Man Vlogger. He's Ojibwe. He's from Minnesota. So I'll leave his channel link down here. Go follow him. I'm pretty sure you guys heard of him. He does very good editing and he's good at what he does, so go check him out. Another person that I want to shout out is Matt Yellowhorse. He is, I'm not sure what tribe he's from, but I know he does live in Oklahoma. So he got one of these shirts and I saw him and I was inspired to wear my shirt. So he was another winner from C-Man Vlogger's winner giveaway. But anyway, he was so kind enough to shout me out on his channel and link my channel down below. So and just like him, I am a big supporter of other Native American YouTubers. When I first started my channel, which was a year ago, I did it mostly because I was kind of bored and trying to kill time and keep myself busy, and I just thought that there was very few Native American YouTubers, and that, you know, we're so small already in the YouTube community that we really need to be nice and support one another and encourage one another. So I'm always trying to find out new Native YouTubers. So if you have anybody or you know anybody that YouTubes, or if you have a YouTube channel, link your stuff down below and I'll, you know, go follow and subscribe. So let's get into why I'm recording. I've been watching other YouTubers and they have been doing a lot of storytelling. I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers having babies, YouTubers talking about pregnancy, YouTubers doing pregnancy and or labor and delivery videos, and just everything's around babies. It's like baby season or something. Kind of, I'm like low-key like, I wish I had another baby. Like, who's gonna help me make a baby? But at the same time, I think I can wait. I think I'm good right now. So I posted on my Instagram, only one person, which is my guy here on YouTube, C-Man Vlogger. Like I said, go check out his channel and subscribe. He was the only one who answered. He was like, "Tell a scary story," and I was like, good, yeah, I like that. Oh, I've always been around paranormal activity, and it's just hard for me not to believe in that kind of stuff, because where I'm from, you hear stories all the time. You hear stuff like legends, folklore kind of stuff, and then you hear scary stories all the time. People see stuff, people go through stuff, neighbors, family members, that kind of stuff. So it was always around, and people very, very close to me experience weird stuff, and it's just hard for me not to believe in that kind of stuff. I was seeing this guy, he was from up north, and we were very serious. We lived together, and I remember we would always go back home up north to his family's, and I remember this day was a long day for both of us, because he was working a 12-hour shift and I was working a 12-hour shift, and when he got off way before I did, because he started way earlier, and when I got off, it was already dark. It was like 7, maybe 7:30, and then I went home and he packed his stuff, and I threw my stuff together real quick, and then we left, because it was like a 5-6 hour drive back to his home, and that's like hauling ass. So I guess if you're going speed limit, it would be like a 7-hour drive. So Anyway, we were both tired and we were heading, we're almost right before Flagstaff, and there, from Payson to Flagstaff, there's a straight road, and it's called Lake Mary Road, and it's just, it was wintertime, I remember that, and there was snow all over, and there's just like the road, and then on both sides is just pine trees all around. It's just like a forest. And so we were the only ones on the road, I remember, and it was very, very late. I want to say probably like around midnight or something by that time. And I remember sitting down and kind of just, you know, relaxing, and he was driving and we were in a truck, and I was so tired, but I was trying to, you know, keep awake because he was driving and I didn't want him to fall asleep, and we're both tired, so I was just trying to talk to him or just trying to just be there, you know, so he wouldn't, you know, fall asleep and I wouldn't fall asleep. Again, we were the only people on the road, and out of nowhere I just was kind of getting tired, just barely, just feeling myself doze off. Pitch black, all you see is snow around you and whatever the light touched from the headlights. I remember he just slammed on his brakes, and my heart was just already, you know, adrenaline, and I was like, what, you know, what's going on? And he was like, did you see that? And I was like, yes. And what he was talking about was, there was like a figure standing right on the side of the road, right where the line, the white line is at. And he was tall. This thing, I don't know if it was he, she, whatever, it was tall. And it was just standing there, and we drove by so fast that I could just see a figure standing right there, and it was like as tall as the truck, and the truck was pretty high. So he slammed his brakes, he stopped, he's like, did you see that? And I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I was like, yes, I saw it. And he put his lights back on, you know, the lights in the back that shows the bed of the truck, and he started reversing, and I was like, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. I was like, let's just go, let's just go. I was like, I was like, what are you doing? You know, like, why do you want to see this thing? You know, let's just go. I was freaked out. And we left. We got into Flagstaff, and I was like, by then I was like wide awake. I was like, I ain't going to sleep now. So we started driving. Anyway, we made it back like really, really early that morning, probably like 2 or 3 that morning or something like that. But anyway, that's one thing I could think of as far as scary. And in the forest, or up, even in our country, they say they see a lot of Bigfoot activity. And then I know, like, northern tribes, they believe that Bigfoot is a spirit. And I've heard stories about people being in tents, and next thing you know, they're sleeping, and then they'll hear someone walking around, and then they'll smell like this foul smell. It stinks and smells like decaying and just ugly smell, and or they'll see, and every time people talk about Bigfoot and they say they see Bigfoot or hear it or are around it, it's always that he smells. It's a stinky, like, just gross, dirty, ugly, decaying smell. But I didn't smell anything like that. But I was just trying to think, like, I wonder what that was. To this day, I often wonder, like, was it really a Bigfoot? Because it was out in the forest. It was tall. It was pretty big. It didn't look human-like. I mean, I kind of did, but it was so fast that I couldn't even see. I couldn't even tell if it was like a female or a guy. It was like dark, though. It was like, I just remember it being dark colored, and it was nighttime, like I said. And then some of his family, or his friends, were saying, like, things like that show up when you're, you know, to wake you up, to alert you so that you know, wake up. I guess we're like both falling asleep. But I do know that when I was with him, I experienced a lot of strange activity. They believe like in witchcraft and skinwalkers and stuff like that. And I've experienced a lot of strange things when I was with him. And but yeah, that's a story that I have. I'm trying to think of another one. Another one that I can think of is when I was small, probably around 3rd grade. I became very fascinated with Ouija boards, and I learned about them at school because the kids would like draw on paper and like play with quarters and stuff. And I thought it was just like a bullshit game, you know, like, and I knew that they would talk to something, but I never knew that there are evil entities out there. I always thought they were just like good people, you know, like you're just asking, you know, someone a question and they answer it, you know, and that's it, you know, like that's it, nothing, no ifs, ands, or buts. Well, I remember I asked my older, because we went to the mall and we went to the game store and I saw this Ouija board game, and I asked my oldest sister if she can buy it for me, and she bought it for me because they wouldn't let me buy it. I don't know why. I don't know if it was like you have to be a certain age, but she bought it for me. And I remember playing it. I remember my cousins coming over playing it. We would light a candle and just play it and ask it questions. I'm not even sure half the time it really worked. I think it was just one of us moving the little cursor thingy. I honestly don't think, I think it was just like a stupid game. But now that I'm older and now that I watch a lot of paranormal stuff and I, you know, just more educated on that type of stuff, I believe that I did, you know, maybe open something or contact someone, or because my sister lived right next door at my grandma's house, and I remember she came home and she was like, "Where's that board at? I don't want you having it. I'm gonna throw it away." And I'm like, "No, no, 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 it's mine," you know, like it was so cool because all the kids were coming over and we were playing it, and I was like the cool one in the little crew. So I remember I hid it, and then she came over the next day and tried to find it, and I hid it again. And for all these nights, I guess the nights before she would come over, she was like experiencing stuff, and she was seeing stuff, and I know she was just experiencing like people visiting her, and like sleep paralysis and just like weird stuff. And she was like, it has to be something with that board. And I think she told like one of my uncles or my grandma. My grandma got mad at her and told her, "You need to burn it." So the only time they could get to it is when I was at school, and they got to it. I don't remember when they did, but I know they did. They eventually found it, and they dug a little hole and they tried to burn it, and it wouldn't burn, so they had to put like gasoline on it, and then it started burning. So that's another thing, and ever since then I never played it again. Other than that, I am a firm believer in spirits. I'm a firm believer that people sometimes linger here, especially when they have a traumatic death or a sudden death. They kind of linger around until they cross over. And I do have, I believe, even though people won't admit it, in our family we do have like sensitive people, and I think over the years I have grown to be more sensitive, if not more alert to these kinds of things. Well, that's it. That's all I have for my stories. Like I said, I don't have a lot of personal things that I've experienced, I mean, as far as ghosts and stuff like that, but I have experienced some weird things, but not enough to be like, I don't know. I guess I'm just not a really good storyteller in that way. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys had a good Halloween, and I hope you guys are looking forward to more videos. If you guys want to see something like a challenge, a shopping haul, something, give me some ideas, and let's get this creative flow going, and just let me know what you want to see, and I'll try my best to do it for you and post it. And yeah, we'll see you guys. Bye.